และในลำดับต่อไปค่ะเราก็จะได้เรียนรู้กับศักยภาพของแอปพลิเคชันที่จะช่วยให้การติดต่อสื่อสารในธุรกิจระดับภูมิภาคนั้นง่ายขึ้นสะดวกขึ้นแล้วก็ฉับไวมากยิ่งขึ้นนะคะกับหัวข้อเสวนาพัฒนาการในการประยุกต์ใช้ดิจิทัลด้วย Skype for Business นะคะเป็นการเพิ่มผลลัพธ์และประสิทธิภาพในการปฏิบัติการขององค์กรชั้นนำทั่วภูมิภาคเอเชียแปซิฟิกค่ะ and for the next order we will learn about the potential of the application that makes communication among region become easier and faster using Skype for Business.Ladies and gentlemen, please join me welcome Mr. Lee Bergs, the head of video collaboration Logitech Company, our keynote speaker.
Sawadee krab. Hello everyone, my name is Lee Bergs. Thank you so much for having me today. First off, let's give a round of applause to Microsoft for having us all here. Everybody please, yes.Think of the opportunities that exist simply because of this massive organization of Microsoft, and I look out here and walk around the exhibitor hall, and there's some amazing opportunities, and it's an amazing time to be here. So, as she said, what we're looking to do here today is talk a little bit about video, is to talk about that last inch into Skype for Business, to talk about the amazing progress that has been made with Skype for Business to then show that from a video and audio perspective. Right now, there's certain tendencies that exist within the conference room, and I want to talk about that today, and then talk about a little bit about the progress and the future of where video conferencing is headed. So currently, as it stands right now, the market stands at a $6 billion opportunity, if you think about that, worldwide. We're talking complete infrastructure, networking, hardware, software, everything.Now, fast forward to about 2020, and we're looking at almost a $12 billion opportunity just within video conferencing. It's a massive, massive, massive space that we're working into, and we're really excited about where we're headed thanks to Microsoft here. So, if you look at the total revenue that we're looking at, you kind of see the tendency, but the growth rate is phenomenal. It's a steady growth rate from 12-13% year over year.With exceptional growth rate percentages through 2020 based off our market research. This is, again, worldwide, and everything is just constant expansion. We see video so prevalent nowadays, both personal and obviously in business. So where's this opportunity? What are we looking at nowadays to be able to maximize and capitalize on this? Logitech has found this opportunity within the huddle room, or a small to mid-sized conference room space.Thinking outside of kind of where we've been within the conference room, we know the traditional massive conference rooms. Those are typically equipped with video and audio. But then look at all the little side huddle rooms, the little rooms within your office. Are they fully equipped? Do they completely have audio, video, a monitor, display, tables, chairs, all the necessities to be able to walk in, have your meeting, your ad hoc meeting, and then walk out?A lot of the businesses today are moving towards an open space environment, but yet what does that mean? People still need to collaborate. People still need to have their own meeting times, or maybe just have a few-minute meeting one-on-one with a colleague. So we noticed this massive shift from this conference room that actually typically goes unused at times.Because it's a little bit difficult to use. If you think about it, sometimes you walk into a conference room. How many of us have walked in and seemed a little overwhelmed with what we're trying to do? We just want to log in, and oh no, we're running late. But then all of a sudden we have to wait another 5, 10, 15 minutes just to start the meeting. This can be very cumbersome and very challenging for the meeting. So we're seeing this fundamental shift into these huddle rooms, and that's where Logitech has found. We have found this massive opportunity thanks to Microsoft and many cloud-based platform partners.So this digital transformation that we see, there's estimates of 10 million meeting rooms that are larger conference rooms, but then up to 50 million huddle rooms worldwide. And we see businesses, let me look around here in Bangkok, this place is growing like crazy and just massive expansion. This may even be underestimated for where we stand right now. So if we take approximately 40 million huddle rooms, we go maybe $1,000 US dollars per room.We're talking $20 to $40 billion of even additional opportunity just within video conferencing alone, and this is an exciting time to be in this space. And thanks to our cloud partners, we're seeing the transformation validated through this shift. One of the vice presidents for Skype for Business talked about this. We were having a nice meeting between Microsoft and Logitech talking about some of our upcoming collaboration products together. And he said, you know what, I would say less than 3% of all video conferencing rooms, or just all rooms around the world, have full audio and video, which means almost 97% of the rooms out there, if you think about it, are not properly fully equipped like they should be. And it's a very affordable option, but we're kind of trained to think that we need to have a massive deployment that's very expensive and very, you need IT support. But the reality is, it can be very, very simple and very cost effective. So what we're noticing in the market is these add-ons, just by a simple USB plug and play with a device, a video, an audio device, is actually stealing from that traditional massive video conferencing, traditional conference room situation that we've grown accustomed to see. It's starting to make a significant dent, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. So looking ahead, how is this opportunity broken down? What does this mean for Thailand? What does this mean for Asia Pacific? Almost 20% of this overall opportunity exists right here in our backyard within Asia Pacific, and there's massive, massive opportunity that we're really excited about. So who specifically? Who should we be targeting? Is it the enterprise? Is it the SMB? Well, the reality is both, but we're seeing massive growth within the small to mid-sized businesses simply because we're seeing so many spin-offs because of the amazing opportunities that exist from companies like Microsoft. Obviously, enterprise still leads the way at almost 70% of the opportunity, but SMB is definitely, as talking with a lot of you today over in the exhibition hall, a lot of you are from small to mid-sized companies that have really unique, specialized skill sets that are maximized here, and therefore we're seeing some significant growth right there. So what is this new category? What are we talking about here? What does Logitech define? People know Logitech as a mouse and keyboard and webcam company, which is all very much so true. The market research that we use talks about video conferencing, talks about devices, the infrastructure, and the services as a solution. But now they've actually added a whole new subcategory called conference room USB cams, simply because of the significant impact that Logitech has made within this market. And we're really proud of that, and we're really excited, and thanks to many of you in this room here. So what's happened? From a units sold perspective, this is worldwide. This was, as we know, 2016 just ended in a number of facets, here, both in Chinese and in Western New Year. But as of the first half of the year, we maintained the #1 position in most units sold just from video conferencing devices, which is fascinating if you think about that. There's some of the competitors that are near and dear to our heart. We've actually made a significant impact into taking over the #1 spot worldwide, and we anticipate this number to continue to grow with the new data that's about to come about. So how are we winning? So how is Logitech winning? I thought Logitech was mouse and keyboard. Are they a hardware company? We are very much so. And the idea is we win with our partners. We win through Microsoft. So we're going to introduce today a product called Smart Dock that you see next door in the exhibit hall here. But what it does is a simple USB plug-and-play device where it enables full audio and video at a 1080p, full HD quality with optimized audio for the room space that you're in. And again, this is all through Skype for Business right here with the Surface Pro 4 tablet and our Logitech Smart Dock right there. So let's talk about the portfolio then. What are we trying to sell? Are we trying to box push here and just going ahead and push video conferencing products through to all of our customers? The idea is to go through our distributors, the Microsoft certified gold distributors that say, okay, tell me about your environment. Tell me how big your room is. What's your budget? What are you looking to solve? And the idea here is our products right here, from the BCC 950 through Conference Cam Connect all the way up to the Conference Cam Group. What these products do is they optimize the room size that you're in. So if you have a 1 to 3 meeting room space, little huddle room, 4 to 6 people, maybe an executive room, or then up to about 10, 15, or 20 people, we have affordable video conferencing that is truly USB plug and play into your PC. And you can log into Skype for Business and be right away and join your meeting without that constant delay that we all know, unfortunately, too well within our meetings. So again, I want to introduce you to the Logitech Smart Dock. And instead of having me talk about it, I just want to have a quick 1 to 2 minute video that will showcase the product right here.
Transform your meeting rooms and work like you're in one place with a rich, collaborative Skype for Business experience. Skype Room Systems is a center-of-room touch controller that lets you manage the Skype meeting end-to-end. It replaces your conference phone and adds an HD audio-video experience to the meeting room. This Windows 10-based system is simple to deploy and manage and works with existing displays and projectors. With one touch, join a meeting scheduled in Outlook and instantly connect with every participant in a familiar Skype for Business meeting. Be in full control of the meeting. Select the best gallery layout. Manage the attendee roster and functions, like muting participants' microphones. Quickly and easily create a new meeting by adding participants from the directory or by calling their phone number. You can also use the dial pad to call into a meeting or connect directly with someone through PSTN calling. Connect a laptop directly to Skype room systems, instantly projecting the screen both in the room and to remote participants. Certified Skype for Business audio and video options from leading device manufacturers work with Skype room systems in a wide range of room sizes, from huddle spaces to large conference rooms. Skype room systems transform every meeting.
And just like that, you have your one-touch join finally. I cannot tell you how many customers we've spoken to who have said, this is exactly what I'm looking for. We announced this back in September at a Microsoft Partner Conference in the States, and the product is now available right now here in AP, and we couldn't be more excited about this. This one-touch join will definitely revolutionize and just push Skype for Business forward through so many workspaces that currently exist. The calendar sync is an amazing feature that enables the room dedicated system to be able to lock in your Surface Pro 4 tablet into the room, and then it syncs within the calendar, syncs within the room, and you always have a one-touch join right at your fingertips, right there in your conference room. So whether it's a small huddle room up to a large conference room, the Smart Dock will work and be optimized. You may have noticed some competitive products in that Microsoft video right there, and that's fine, because the reality is this is just the control console to be able to optimize your Surface Pro 4 tablet. So the reality is we're trying to push forward audio and video for every conference room out there throughout the entire world, and we believe that through Skype for Business, through the Logitech Smart Dock, through Conference Cam Group, Conference Cam Connect, we can make this a reality through you and our customers. So what's our vision? What's next steps, and where do we plan to go from here? So some of you may have wanted to go to a sporting event recently. I know 2 days ago there was a big event in the United States called the Super Bowl, fairly large event. I know in a couple weeks there's going to be a large European League Cup in football, and how many of us have thought, I'd love to go see the match live. But then you start thinking about all the cost, all the time involved, all the inconvenience that it may be there. And then you think, this match is on television. Why don't I just stay home and watch TV? I've got my resources here. I've got food here at home. I don't have to fight traffic. It's a little bit cheaper than buying a ticket to the game. So if you conceptualize this same concept to the workspace, how many of us have traveled to go have so many meetings? And then how many of us have also had audio and video conferencing to be able to replace going to some of these meetings? In theory, it's difficult to fully replace the face-to-face concept. But why not have that optimal experience where, similar to a sporting event, where you have multiple cameras in a conference room, where you're truly getting the full scope of what's going on as if you're there, where you can really get a full glimpse of the ideas and concepts of what your colleagues are saying, your bosses are saying, instead of just that one-to-one audio and video. We're trying to even think beyond that, and maybe have additional audio and video supplies that can really augment the overall experience. That's what we're trying to bring to the conference room, because we see so much opportunity with video, how we're constantly taking video and photo of every opportunity. We may as well bring this into the workspace so that we can fully capture the success that's and the collaboration that needs to happen. Thank you so much for having us. We look forward to having you. We're just next door in the booth at Logitech, right next door to the center space at the Microsoft exhibit area. And thank you. Kopun krap.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Lee Burks, the head of video collaboration บริษัท Logitech นะคะขอบคุณมากค่ะซึ่งเราก็ได้เห็นความน่าสนใจของ Skype for Business แล้วนะคะเพราะว่าในยุคนี้เนี่ย การที่จะมีสิ่งที่จะช่วยให้เราสามารถติดต่อสื่อสารได้นะคะก็จะทำให้ธุรกิจของเรานั้นไม่สะดุดแล้วก็เหมาะสมอย่างยิ่งกับธุรกิจในยุคแบบนี้นะคะ